For this video, we're going to try out a new skirmish game using my homebrew rules from Bang the Dice Game. Hello gamers, Matthew here from Grey Army Gaming. For this video, we are going to try out something a little bit different and a little bit experimental. Now, I have put together a set of rules for a skirmish and RPG system that uses Bang the Dice Game dice. Now, if you look at the sheet here, I have many different explanations for the levels of the characters, for shooting, for hand-to-hand combat, for saves, movement, and ranges, and I also provide you with some character sheets. Feel free to download this free PDF in the link below and follow along as we play the game today. For this particular game now, I am going to be pitting 5 average zombies with 2 pistols each against 1 expert and 2 advanced human beings. Now, I don't have any Wild West figurines yet. I'm working on that, but I have some kind of Warhammer-ish pirate kind of characters. So we're going to have them right here in the corner, facing down against zombies with pistols over here. We'll say that the pirate characters have come into this area of the town, and they are now going to try to make their way through. The zombies are going to try to stop them, and there will be a battle in the middle. When we have our guy over here leading the charge, he will be our expert, so he is a level 4. He will be rolling off 4 dice, and the other 2 are going to be advanced, so level 3. And as I mentioned over here, everyone else over here is going to be level 2. As I mentioned, I am still in the play testing phase of this rule set, so I would love to get your feedback, what you thought worked, what you thought didn't work as well, things that could be better, that could improve this system, and I would love to release a newer version of the rules, an updated version where I take into consideration all of your comments in order to make this an even better game. Well, with that said, let's go ahead and start off with our captain down here, our expert. He will have the first activation, and then we will move over to the zombies. First activation here for our captain. Let's see. Let's go ahead and run him over here, and we'll have him jump this wall and get some cover behind this crate. This will be soft cover. Running over to the zombies now, we're going to go ahead and run our leader over 8 inches. Moving back to our pirates now, let's run this guy 6 inches, get him some cover behind this wall, and see if he has a line of sight on the guy that just moved. And indeed, he does have a line of sight, although that guy will have hard cover. Advanced level, so we're rolling 3 dice. And the result will be, well, we have these 2 beers, but we have not lost any lives. That is not good enough to break through hard cover, so it is a miss. Back over to our zombies. Let's go ahead and take this guy. We're going to run him right up here and get him behind this hard cover and soft cover with the crate. Final activation for our humans here. We're going to just run this guy over his 10 inches, which will bring him right up to here. He cannot fire his weapon because of that move. Okay, all the rest of the activations are going to go to our 3 zombies over here in the corner. So let's go ahead and actually run them all up. Let's give them a 10-inch move. So that is the end of round 1, and we will now move on to round 2, and we will have our pirates begin their attack. 6-inch move here, up onto the crates. And from this perspective, we are actually going to have 4 zombies in our line of sight. So let's go ahead and roll off our shots and see how we want to then spread them out. 4 shots for our expert. So first thing here, we haven't lost any life, so we will not need to return any stamina. We will take 1 damage point on our weapon, and then we will resolve these 2. Let's start out with this one here, which ignores soft cover, which means we will hit our zombie. Is there a save? No, there is not. So shooting over here onto this first zombie, he will lose 1 stamina point, putting him down to 3. And for our next shot, we are going to see if yes, those 2 guys are within 2 inches. So we will focus our Gatling gun scatter die on him, which means we get 1 shot to save that for the guy in the middle. Otherwise, all 3 of them will take 1 point of damage. And it's saved. So no damage. They are actually able to avoid it. Zombies, let's go ahead and move this guy 6 inches. And from that position, he'll take a shot off onto this guy. However, this guy has hard cover, so we're going to have to roll 2 dice and see if we can connect with any of them. 2 dice, and we need the scatter die. And there we got one. Rolling for save. And he saves it. Coming back now, let's have this guy charge over here. He's going to run 6 inches right over to this position, which means he's going to get a shot off here. He can fire without any cover. 3 dice. Here we go. So that will be 1 weapon damage to his pistol, and then we have 2 hits. Let's go ahead and see if we can save on either of them. No, we cannot, so 2 damage. And that will drop the zombie on the left down to 2 hit points, 2 stamina points. Next activation, let's activate this zombie right here. He's going to jump up into this barrel and jump up into this cart, trying to take a shot off onto that guy. He has soft cover. So firing right here onto this guy. 2 shots, here we go. Ooh, look at that. 1 point of weapon damage, but we also have a shot that goes through soft cover. See if we can save on it. No. Dropping him down to 5 points. Final activation for our pirates. We're going to hop over this wall, get some cover here behind this crate here, and we're going to fire off on the guy inside of the cart. We have 3 shots to use. Let's see what happens. Okay. This shot does not go through cover, but these 2 do, so we have 2 shots that make it through, and let's go ahead and see if there's any saves. No, there are not, so 2 points of stamina damage, and that puts that zombie down to 2. All the remaining activations go to those last 2 zombies. Let's go ahead and run this guy up first, and we'll put him right here to get cover, taking a shot off on the captain. 2 shots, captain's in soft cover. No, both miss. Let's go ahead and keep this guy in place. He'll also shoot on the captain. This guy will stay in place and also get a shot off as well. Remember, they have 12 inches of range, so they're well within range. For zombie, 2 shots. We need something that pierces cover, and there is 1, in fact. And do we have any points of life? Yes, we do. On that zombie, he gains a life point back up to 4. The captain has a chance to save on this one. No. Dropping the captain down to 4. The other zombie is going to go ahead and take 2 shots as well. And this looks good. One of them will go through soft cover. And is he able to save? Yes. So that will be the end of round 2. And it looks like the zombies are taking some hits here. The captain is also taking some hits. But things look like they are going better for the humans at this point. Let's go ahead now and enter into round 3. And we will start off with our captain with the bottle. All right, I think we can do a pretty cool 6-inch move here where we jump up on here, we jump down. He'll be able to run over here and actually get behind this wall and have some protection from the other zombies. But now he's going to be in close range and firing off on that guy. 4 shots. So right away we see a 2nd point of damage on his pistol. He also is going to gain a life back. So back to a total of 5 life, and now we're going to take 2 shots off. The question is, do we get any saves? And yes, we'll get 1 save. 1 point of damage goes through. And that will drop that zombie down to a single life. In response now, he's going to jump down out of this cart and engage in hand-to-hand combat. So in hand-to-hand combat, we will roll our number of dice for our level. In this case, it is 2. And the dice count in this way, we can do 1 point of damage. We can do 2 points of damage. We can gain a stamina back, or it's possible as well to roll this one, which means that it is a backfire die, which means the defender actually does a point of damage on the attacker. So let's go ahead and roll these 2 off and see what happens. So from both of this, we see that the attack fails and nothing goes through. The defender is able to block or to maneuver out of the way. Let's continue with the theme of hand-to-hand combat. We'll charge this guy in here as well, and he will be able now to go ahead and roll 3 dice. So immediately we suffer 1 point of damage that cannot be saved for. That is a miss, but this attack goes through for potentially 2 points of stamina damage. Can we save? No, we cannot. So 2 points go through. And 2 points was all that that zombie had left. For the next zombie attack, we're going to have this guy jump up on this box, jump over the wall, come down here, and he still has a 6-inch move. He'll get to right in this position, and let's take a shot off onto this guy right there. Let's roll our dice and see what happens. Okay, oof, look at that. So we immediately take a weapon damage, and we regain 1 life. But since that zombie is at full life, this does not actually count. So we just have a weapons malfunction. In response, we are going to retreat back over this box where we have some cover, and we're going to go ahead and shoot off onto him. That is an unobstructed view, so 3 shots. Let's see how they turn out. So a very powerful shot. There's nobody within 2 inches of him, so that will go through. And also here, this will go through. And we have also 2 additional wounds. If we don't save any of these, then we are going to lose that zombie. Let's start out with the 2-pointer. That's not a save. These 2, any saves there? No! So 4 points of damage. That zombie is taken out. Last 2 zombies, just for the sake of ease, let's just bring both of these up here. First one here, whoops, he fell off the crate. Let's put him back up on the side of the crate. And we'll have this other guy run over here, also 6 inches, getting on top of the crate. Let's have both of them shoot down onto that captain. First zombie, unobstructed view, here we go. And oof, that will be a weapons problem plus a life. He is at full life, so that doesn't matter. The second zombie also shooting down. Ooh, this is going to be good. 3 points of damage. Can the captain make a save? Let's start with this one. No, and let's do this one then. No, so 3 points of damage, dropping the captain down to 2. So end of round 3, and things are really getting exciting now. We have had 2 zombies killed. Our captain is over here in big time trouble. Now he's got his 2 friends over here on this side. Hopefully they can move in and take some shots off to try to help the captain out. But it looks like the captain is going to be in trouble. Let's go ahead and start off with our pirates. Let's start with our captain here. I'm actually going to opt to pull him out of combat, which you can do with no negative consequences. We'll run him over here, jump him up onto this barrel crate. Jump over here on the fence, and turn around and take a shot back at the zombies. All 3 of those are wide open in the open, so let's go ahead and roll off our 4 dice and see how we want to allocate the shots. Okay, so that is the 3rd point of damage on one of his pistols. So he is down to 1 pistol. His pistol explodes from the shot there. That means he's down to 1 pistol. Over here, let's also give him a life, which will be great. It'll bring him back up to 3. And then let's go ahead and split out our shots. This one will be to the guy with the orange headpiece. This one will be to the guy on top of the crate. If this one makes it through, then the headpiece guy will be killed. Let's go ahead and see if he saves. No. And the guy in the crate, does he save? No. So this guy's removed from play right here. And this guy over here will be dropped down to 3 stamina points. In response, now we're going to jump this guy down, run him 6 inches behind this barrel or this crate, and he's going to go ahead now and take a shot off on the captain. The captain is the only one he can see, so we're going to use both of these, and that looks great. Captain has a possibility to save on both, and he saves on 1, but will take 1 damage. The captain up on his perch now dropped down to 2 lives. Next up, let's activate this guy right here. He's going to stay where he is behind this cover. He has a clear line of sight over onto this guy, so he will get his 3 shots off. There's no obstructions. So 1 damage for the weapon malfunction, but we also have 2 shots that go through. Let's go ahead and see if any of them are saved. No, they are not, so 2 points of damage go through. And that will drop him down to 2 points. It is now his turn, the final activation. No, the second last activation. We still have one of the humans left. All right, we're going to run 6 inches here, jump off the wall, down here into the cart. We're going to climb all the way up on the top, which will give us a nice view onto the captain. Let's go ahead and take off our 2 shots there. The captain has no cover. Here we go. This could potentially finish off the captain. Oh, we got 2 shots that go through. Let's see if the captain can save on either of them. Otherwise, he is out of the game. No, he does not save. Final activation. Let's go ahead and run him down. Okay, he's behind hard cover. He's going to go ahead and shoot from here over to this guy who has soft cover. Remember now, to pierce soft cover, we need to show an arrow or we need to show the scatter Gatling die. So let's go ahead and roll our 3 off. So that will be our second weapon malfunction damage point, but these went through. If these go through, we can potentially kill that zombie. Let's go see if he saves this one. He saves that one. We're down to the last 2 hit points. He has 2 stamina points left. If he does not save this, he is done. No, he does not save. So end of the 4th round, and things are not looking good for the zombies. The humans have been pulling out some good attacks here. Let's go ahead and activate our first guy. What we're going to do here is we're going to run him over this barrel, bring him over here, and we're just going to put him out here in the open and take off a shot in the back. The zombie still has 4 stamina points, so we're going to have to roll high here. Ooh, look at that. Another damage point. A potential 2 points here. But, I actually need to check. This is not good. Our guy is within 2 inches. That was really stupid of me. So we're going to have to roll here and see if our guy also takes scatter damage. And no, he does not save. So 2 points of damage to each of our guys. So that was a huge misstep on my part. I got this guy too close to him. So when he shot, some of the ricochet scatter damage hit him as well. So both of them take 2 points of damage. In response, we're just going to turn around and go ahead and charge in. Here we go. 2 attacks. Oh, look at that. 2 life back. Final activation here. We're going to jump up on this wall and run over here to the edge, getting us a clear shot on that zombie. Rolling off 3 dice. So that is a clear weapons malfunction, which means that is the 3rd one on his pistol. His pistol explodes after he fires off. There are 2 shots, however, that connect. They would be piercing soft cover, but the zombie's not in soft cover. So let's go ahead and see if there are any saves on that. There's 1 save, so 1 point of damage goes through, dropping that zombie down to 3 points. Final round, let's go ahead and have, once again, the same guy start us off by taking a shot at that zombie in his back. So that will put us back up to 5 points. 2 of them go through. However, our guy's in hand-to-hand combat, so he will also suffer if that one goes through. Let's begin by rolling that one off. Does it save? No. So let's start out by saying that the zombie and our other guy also take 1 point of stamina damage. And does he save for the other one? No, he doesn't. Our zombie here is down to 1 point of stamina, so he's going to flee back over here behind this crate, and he's going to go ahead and take a shot off at the guy that he was in hand-to-hand combat with. So rolling 2 dice. All right, here we go. That guy is in the open, so potentially 2 points of damage. Let's see if he can save on them. No, he doesn't. And that is going to be enough to actually take him out of commission. Final activation for this round. We're going to do just this crazy Zorro move here. We're going to have this guy jump down, up on these boxes. He's going to leap across down here and go into hand-to-hand combat with the zombie right there. Rolling for 3 dice. Zombie is only at 1 point, so this could be the end. We're at full life, so that doesn't matter, but these 2, can he save them? If he does not save both, then he is done. No, 2 points of damage, so the zombie is finished off. And with that, we come to the conclusion of this battle. It was a brutal battle. The only one remaining standing is this single warrior. Everyone else has been taken out. He is able to finish off, though, with full life, so he did okay, but he lost the rest of his group, and all of the zombies are also out of the game. Well, there you have it, folks. The conclusion of a really exciting experimental game in which I have used the dice from Bang the Dice game to come up with my own RPG and skirmish system. Now, this set of rules worked out pretty well. I thought it was fairly balanced, and it came right down to the end, so it was a pretty exciting game. I think if I'm going to make a few tweaks, I might actually go ahead and take off saving throws in combat to make combat a little bit more brutal. But other than that, I think it worked out pretty well with the amount of life or the stamina points and the way that the dice worked with cover. I think it made a quite dynamic game, and I think it's definitely worth trying again. If you like these kind of videos, you want to see me make more experimental videos like this in the future, then please do give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment below, and I will continue to make more content like this in the future. And most importantly, thank you for joining us here today at Grey Army Gaming for the future of gaming.
Ta-da!